Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome to Let's Play Spyro Reignited Trilogy's version of Spyro 3! So, let's play Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, whatever it's called, Reignited version. This one is my favorite of the three. This is the one that I actually played on the original PlayStation 1. Although I think I remember playing the original Spyro the Dragon as well. I'm not too sure about the second one. But I have vague memories of playing the original Spyro. I definitely remember playing Spyro 3. That's the one that I played as a kid. I didn't beat it. I probably didn't even get that far. It was one of the games that we had. We had the PlayStation 1, at least for a while. And then we didn't. And I didn't get to play that game again until emulators and then this game. So yeah, and obviously I did not finish, at least up till this point, I have not finished Spyro 2. Like I have not beaten the final boss. I've gotten to the final boss, but whatever. Like it was too much for me. I just like I'm gonna move on one day. So now, another new Let's Play, which right now in this list there's 43, some of which I still have not started, and some of which I keep avoiding, and some of which the game's not on this computer, because some of them are on. I went from the Switch version to the PC version because I'm fucking stupid. I should have kept on playing Digimon and SpongeBob on the Switch, but I was like, oh, well, I don't want to delay, so I'm gonna have a bunch of games on my computer, a bunch of games that I have to keep on switching out for other ones. Switching out. But yeah. That's it. That's about it. That's the gist of it. It's the next game on the schedule. Although, like, now I end up going to the RNG. I've been using that for everything, and it's starting to worry me that I'm not necessarily going to become like a fucking psychopath killer, but like it's gonna be like psychosis or like Two-Face, but I'm not a fucking murderer and a criminal. Because he's obsessed with, flipping a coin to make decisions. And I've been doing that for a lot of the things that I've been doing. I've been doing it for, like, the activities that I've been doing where I go... Well, at first it was with The Sims, too. I haven't touched that stuff in, like, a week or so. Or a week. I started slowing down on that because I was downloading a bunch of clothes and mods and, like, kind of sorting all the stuff that I already had, and I had like so many tabs open, downloading Sims 2 mods, or custom content as the fucking simmers, which I hate that word, call it. Wait, hold on, what? Oh, whatever. Let's just, watch this. I hate simmers, I hate gamers, I hate... It's just those certain words that, like, oh, because I'm a fan of The Sims, I have to be a simmer? Fuck off, like... Hyper parry. Just a blonde.
Get her! Stop her!
Ah, useless cheetah.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Alright. I'm gonna see something. Wait.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
After this is what? Season of Ice or Enter the Dragonfly? Like, okay, there's a timeline that I guess I'm following. I mean, obviously these games are in order, the first three, but there's like I Need a Vacation timeline, which is Spyro goes on vacation leaving the Dragon Realms, abstracting his absence, which leads to Season of Ice, Season of Flame, Attack of the Rhinox. So like Spyro, Season of Ice, Spyro 2, Season of Flame. But why is it Spyro 2? It's another new series that they made? Because, and then there's also like Ripto actually dies, stays in the Dragon Realms in the activated portal. But Enter the Dragonfly is he survives his last encounter and comes back with a vengeance. And then that leads to Hero's Tale, which just happens. Then Red's defeat. Spyro decides to take his role as a hero more seriously and improves his skills. Shadow Legacy. Okay. Morta's Mayhem. And then the other timeline that's not even connected is The Legend of Spyro. A New Beginning, The Eternal Night, and Dawn of the Dragon. I'll try those games, even if they're considered bad. I'll still try them. What is this? Myths Awaken? So I have like 3 options after this game, which I might end up playing it before I finish this Let's Play. But without further ado, let's go, or like not that. Down to go up, up to go down. Like, okay, now I forget which one people consider the inverted controls, because like. See, like, okay. That's the camera going up, but I'm pressing down. And that's the camera going down, but I'm pressing up, but it's pressing it forward, which is down. So like if I'm have the controller down, then it's proper, but like pretty sure that's the same camera controls as that Star Wars game that I said it just does not work. Maybe it will work with the controller, maybe I would have a better time playing it with the controller if I played that game with the controller. I don't think I checked. Maybe the controller didn't work at all. Like options, camera, invert Y camera on. So that was camera inverted controls, but now, yeah. See, I don't like that. Like, press down to have the camera go up, or press up to have the camera go up. I'm just like, I know that like the logic that I do is, I worked at Rogers. Well, it wasn't for. It was free. It was for right after high school. I did a co-op at Rogers TV, which is a local TV station, the local channel. Isabel, that's her. And you know the cameras with the handles on them. You pulled the handles up to go down, and you pull the handles down to go up. So it's like that. You push them down.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Okay, Bruce. Whatever you say.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, use the right stick. To quickly center the camera behind you, tap the center camera button. You can also look all around by pressing the action button.
Right stick, but then she said the center camera button. What is that? ZL, but what the fuck are you talking about? And then she said the action button, which is not the A button. Isn't it A for action? B for back? X for auxiliary? I'm just making that up. And Y for Yoda? I don't even think I knew that the fucking hippo lady was in charge. I thought, like, when I was a kid, it was just that, the sorceress, or that's the big fat bitch. That's, the girl that just showed up. I thought she was the actual, villain. But, if you noticed her now, like, again, like, if you're watching me for the first time you've ever seen this game, thank you, but you might get spoiled, like, when I say what I'm about to say. Like, you notice that when she popped up for the first time, she looked very reluctant. Keep that in mind. Because she's reluctant. She's more scared of her boss than she is of anyone else. Like, if you know what's good for you, it's more she's protecting Spyro than she's threatening it. Usually when a villain says that, it's like they're threatening you. They're like, I will hurt you. But it's more like I will be forced to hurt you.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to.
See, he's a fucking lazy, useless cheetah.
You could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down charge as well.
I mean, I guess that's typical cat behavior, being lazy. Not necessarily being useless, but being a lazy bones little kitty. But okay, isn't he also right there? Like, how many of him are there? Like, honestly, like, okay, you can go right here. Can you see both of them at once? Hold on. He's right there. There. He's right there. Oh, fuck me. Is there a camera angle where you can see both versions of him at the same time? Like, he's in two places at once. Yeah, like, literally, like, look at that. Good job, Sony. Oh, fuck.
For a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
I just like started blasting as soon as I saw it. That's not good. Just like I started blasting that sheep. And your mother, ha 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 ha, ha ha. I've never had sex. I might as well make fun of myself for being a virgin, because, you know, even though people will literally tell you that no one's making fun of you for being a virgin, there's still people that make fun of you for being a virgin, because I've seen it and heard it. Yes.
The game camera is now in
Oh, so active is it follows you.
Your game camera is if you like, I can change
Yes,
the game
yes, that
camera.
one. Thank you, Zoe 101. Fucking cat being lazy. Or just this fucking cheetah. You know who's better than him? Chester. Like, I would rather have fucking cheetah that makes delicious, cheesy snacks than a fucking cheetah that's just a useless twat. Speaking of Bruce... Gotham needs him. Actually, wait a minute. I said Gotham, but before I was referencing Banner. New York needs him. Where does the Hulk mainly operate out of? Wherever the fuck he wants, because he's the Hulk. I mean, like, where does he have a fucking certain city in any comics where he's?
Here I was, about
Well, sort
to
of.
go
He
for a
does
nice
some.
swim at Shell Beach when my portal just up and disappears right in front of me. If you go find some more of those dragon eggs, I bet this portal would start working again.
Why don't you help me find the dragon? See, lazy, fucking Tiki Man, lazy. Spyro, I've got a special task for Spyro. Meet me back here later. You got a special task for me, girl? She's just like she's a sexy fairy lady. I mean, she's a little small, so like she's too small for my comfort. Like, even though she's an adult, but that means that I would discriminate against like little people. But I think they would prefer that than the typical, like, oh, you're a little person, so you're right at dick level. I'm sure, like, that is a thing. At least, as far as I know, the only time I've heard someone complaining about it who's a little person is a character in Bully, which it wasn't when I was playing. It was when I was watching Toby Jizzle play it. Toby Jizzle. Toby Larone, Toby Brown. See, like, why don't you use that frickin' bow and arrow and help me fucking fight? But no, you're just gonna be a useless cheetah.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thing-in-the-jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you...
Hey, yo, dumbass, there's one over there. Like, why don't I just go wherever I want? You're useless, so I'll go where I wanna go. I'll go where I wanna go, bub. I'm the best there is at what I do, but what I do isn't very nice. Ching! Yeah, so in the original, like the very first Hulk comics, he kind of operated out of being sort of close by to the military base where he became the Hulk at. Because in the comics, it was at least the first version of his origin. They might have changed it later on. I'm not talking about the movies. Any of them. He was he's an expert in like I guess radiation or like bombs, or, like he's a chemist, something like that. And they're testing a gamma bomb at a military base, and then this teenager called, because back then, fucking all the superheroes had to have a teen sidekick. It's fucking weird, but I don't know. It's kind of it was a thing, and it's kind of cool because then it's like the next generation sometimes with like Batman and Robin and Cap and Bucky, sort of that kind of went a different way. Um, Aqualad, Kid Flash, Wonder Girl. Superman didn't have a teen sidekick. He had his cousin eventually, and he was a teen superhero, which is totally contradictory to the fucking like the whole Superboy thing where he fought alongside the fucking Legion of Superheroes or whatever they're called from the future. That's the superhero team where in a much more recent comic book series, a character went from a white ginger to a black guy, and it wasn't a reboot. It wasn't like a reboot of the timeline where they can do that shit. He was just suddenly black. And maybe I'm wrong there because I it was only um in a video where someone was talking about it, so maybe it was like a trickery thing in the actual comic, or like someone literally turned him into a black guy, or it was like a Wally West situation. I'm not sure, but that's one of those examples of that, which is it's not I'm not complaining about it so much as it's weird that it happened like every time it's happened, not just like comic books. It's like The Little Mermaid, that was the more recent one. Uh like Wally West, Roy Harper, like not just turning into a black person, but turning into a non-ginger. Like Jimmy Olsen has been not a ginger before, but in like Grover Underwood and Jimmy Olsen both being like nerdy redhead kids in the comics, and the original source material, like the Percy Jackson books and the Superman comics, and then in Supergirl and that the older Percy Jackson movies, they're both like black guys, and they're like good looking and confident and like what are you saying about gingers then? He has to be black to be confident and good looking? Or that there's no nerdy, shy black dudes? Or it's a complete coincidence and it's just really fucking weird? I don't know. But uh like I said, I've said before, Wally West is a special case because Wally West was her nephew, and then in the New 52, when they made the Black Wally West, it was her nephew, but then in Rebirth, they brought back Redhead Wally West, and they kind of retcon things to where they're both her nephews, I think, and they share a name of their great grandfather. So they're second cousins, the two Wally Wests. But then in the TV show, they combined the Black Wally West or they combined like basically both of them with Daniel West, who's Wally West's father and was his basically his Reverse Flash, or the new Reverse Flash in the New 52. It was really weird. Iris West, Mary Jane Watson, Annie, for fuck's sakes, like get around someone's complaining that the character's black and think, hey, why is it like every single fucking time they're race bent to a black person, and it's always a ginger being race bent to a black person? Also, black people look surprisingly, maybe not surprisingly, but like good with red hair. Like I don't know about Black Dude, but Iris West had red hair for an entire season of that show, and she looked fucking gorgeous. Like Candace Patton looked fucking amazing. Like the red hair went well with her skin. Now I don't think she's not overly dark. Like she's not. Obviously, there's varying skin tones of people who would be considered black.
Oh my, can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Yes, I can. Like it's always that thing. Okay, but what was I talking about when I suddenly started talking about Legion of Superior teen sidekick Bruce Banner. What's the kid's name? Fucking Rick Jones, I think. Yeah. He was dared by his friends to drive into the test field or whatever, and Bruce was like, there's a fucking kid there, I gotta get him off. He got him far enough away and like shielded him, and I don't know how the kid didn't get affected by gamma radiation as well, but that's how Bruce became the Hulk. And then he's like running away, and Rick Jones is keeping him a secret, but he's like a gigantic dickhead to Rick Jones when he's the Hulk. Is it Rick Jones? And also he would turn to the Hulk at night. It wasn't because he was angry. So it was it was not what it is like now. It was like Jekyll and Hyde meets Frankenstein. That's literally what it was. And if you look at the original comic book cover, you could just like imagine being in the 1960s and seeing that on like a newsstand or wherever it would be, and being like, oh, this is like a dinky little comic book. Like it was nothing. Like comic books were just things that were there. They were just. It was an anthology series. Like there's a lot of comic books, and even now that are just an anthology series. That's a lot of manga is from like anthology stuff, like Shonen Jump, where it's a whole magazine, but then like there's an issue of different series.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the attack button.
There's different series within that, so it's like there'll be an issue of several different things within one issue of that magazine. That's how like early comic books worked. I think that not so much anymore. Maybe there's like a yearly thing, or with manga. I don't even know if manga does that still. Oh shit! I gotta turn on my other computer so I can see the chat. I don't like when a character's changed at all. I don't like that that Annabeth didn't have blonde hair. I don't like that Barry Allen isn't a blonde, or wasn't a blonde in those shows, or in the show. I don't like that he wasn't a blonde in the 90s show, in the fucking movies. Like, he's never been a blonde in a fucking live-action production. I don't like that Roy Harper wasn't a ginger in the Arrow series, in the Arrowverse. And, like, I don't think... Like, someone might argue that I probably dislike the race bending more, but no, like... I would say maybe their hair color is less of a change than their skin color, because their hair color would affect their life and their culture less. Like, if you make the character black, then there could be a whole possibility of them having, this history of of cops stopping them on the road and blah blah blah, all that shit. Like someone looking at them when they enter a store and getting those looks, which my fucking cousin once removed. My cousin is mixed, and she has 5 kids with different fathers. And the older kid, Nathan, he said that he gets looks when he goes into stores. And that pisses me off. And not just because he's my family. More so because he's my family.
It means your progress has been saved.
Like, he's like, because I held him when he was a baby, so obviously I'm gonna want to protect him more than people who I don't know. I'm sure that's understandable. Oh my god, it's Vanessa! That's my sister-in-law! And also, you know, from Five Nights at Freddy's. And what's weird is her and my mom work at the same place, and they also apparently work with someone named Vanny. Which kind of like, obviously, okay, I'm pretty sure, I'm 99.9% sure that in Five Nights at Freddy's, Vanny and Vanessa are the same fucking person, but the fact that it's just a little weird that that there's a Vanessa and a Vanny working for the company that they work at. That kind of like puts a damper in me saying obviously they're the same person because they have the same name, whatever. But you can have a Vanny and a Vanessa at the same time. But isn't Vanny short for Vanessa? I guess that woman's name is not Vanessa as well. It's just Vanny. Like, I'm not sure. I've even reacted to it.
Whoa, I'm dizzy.
Something about this game, about these games with the gems, like just collecting all the gems, it's just so much more satisfying than collecting coins or jiggies or whatever.
What the hell? But I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you would have worn him down. I'm sure you would have taken him by yourself without my help. And those are also cats. God damn it. Should I have gotten a fucking dog? No. No. Nope. Nope, I don't want a smelly, stinky little dog. I want a fucking clean kitty.
Thank you for rescuing our town. As mayor, I awarded you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Sanders chicken. Did they do that on purpose?
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
You never seen your mom? What is with me and your mom jokes now? That's all I'm saying lately. I guess I'm just quick to it, like. Oh.
Hey Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
Sure. Do me a favor and don't buckle up that helmet.
I bet you can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Yeah. I'm busy saving baby dragons and you're skateboarding. Fucking hippie. Why don't you smoke another one, Hunter? Marijuana is illegal, except it's not. Not where I live. I can't smoke it anymore. I can drink it. I have 2 drinks in the fridge, right, that I could drink one, but I'm not going to because I usually drink them on the weekend, or if I'm like in a lot of pain and I'm just fed up, then I would grab one. But knock on wood, I have not been in a lot of pain today, so. Your mom knocked on my wood. I'm just thinking, like, you know, I'm a virgin, and I also now I have, like, basically have terminal cancer. I mean, that's what it is diagnosed as. That's what my doctor said in the report to the fucking Ontario government, and CPBD still doesn't think like, yeah, you can have fucking terminal cancer and still work, but, you know, all the drugs that I'm on make me tired. I've said this a million times. I'm tired all the time. I'm in pain all the time. I'm going to doctor appointments all the time. Like, unless there's some job that the hours are so flexible that, like, that I can just fucking work whenever I want and I still get paid. Oh, wait. I can work for them. Because I don't have to answer the phone. I don't have to return messages. I don't have to write anything down. That's what I want to say. Like, whether or not I get approved for ODSP, I want to say to CPPD, like, okay, give me a job, because, you know, obviously I don't have to use my brain. No, but the whole, what I just said, those few things, is ODSP. I don't... No need for, you know, taking notes, no need for remembering anything, no need for answering the phone or returning messages. I don't have to basically do anything. I can just sit back and relax in my fucking cozy government job and not worry about anything. Or can only the women do that? There's the other thing. Like, you know, obviously, society is more sympathetic towards women in certain situations. Like, maybe they'd be more sympathetic to me if I didn't live with my parents or if I was a single father. But especially if I was a single mother, then they would take more pity on me. And I do believe that there would be more of a chance that they wouldn't have said your disability doesn't prevent you from working. They would probably say, like, maybe your disability doesn't prevent you from working, but you also have kids to take care of and all this, and this, so we're gonna cut you some slack. But, like, I'm not so sure that it's just because they think... I don't know. You can call that sexist all you want, but... Nope.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Emily! Julio! Okie dokie. 40 minutes. I'll stop soon. Guidebook. Still got a lot of that to go. Oh, there's another lizard skating thing. Skill points. Flame all the trees. Okay. That's kind of fucked. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Shayla the kangaroo. I'm sorry, Australians. But am I really sorry? Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, okay, dude.
Look, a chicken turned up. I hope it's not the only one left.
Giant, that's a big cock. One giant cock. Maybe that's the joke, and they're like hee-hee-heeing. They're doing the hee-hee. Hee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee, giggle, giggle, giggle. So how's it going? Giggle, giggle, giggle.
Are you a dragon? I can't believe your kind really exists.
I can't believe your kind is so fucking rude. And racist? I don't think that's racist. He's just surprised that there's a fucking dragon in front of him. Yeah, it's just saying, like, I don't like any changes in characters when they changes the hair or the race, or I mean, if they no, you know what? Eye color as well, because in the Harry Potter movies, Daniel Radcliffe didn't have green eye. Harry Potter didn't have green eyes because the contacts bugged Daniel Radcliffe's eyes. Don't know why they couldn't change it in post. And the whole point of Harry Potter, I guess they just changed Lily's eyes as well. But the whole thing is that he looks identical to his father, except for his eyes, he has his mother's eyes. And the fucking stupidest thing is that fucking git in the 5th one that played his father looks absolutely nothing like him, and he was supposed to look like his son. Harry is supposed to look identical to his father, other than his eyes. So why didn't Daniel Radcliffe fucking play that character? I mean, the dude from the first one didn't look anything like Daniel Radcliffe, but I don't think they were able to, like, age up 10-year-old or whatever. Hell, he wasn't 11. Exactly. He could have been older. I think he was, like, 12. Like, they're all definitely older than their characters. They're just in that age range where they kind of look similar ages. Like, Emma Watson was 9 playing 11-year-old Hermione Granger. And then she was 18 when she was playing 14-year-old Hermione Granger, and she was, like, gorgeous, but she's a 14-year-old, so what are you supposed to think? Like, she's good-looking adult Emma Watson playing a 14-year-old. And the whole thing about that is that in the fourth one, everyone was so surprised that Hermione looked amazing at the Yule Ball, because the three of them were supposed to be dorky-looking kids, but they weren't. They were, I don't know how you say, like, good-looking children, but they weren't, like, dorky-looking. They were all, like, good-looking for their age, like. And also, she was supposed to have, like, hideous buck teeth until the fourth one, where they were shrunk by a stray spell cast by Barty Crouch Jr. No, Moody, but it's Barty. It was Barty Crouch Jr. So not only did they change Lily and Harry's eyes, but they changed what his father was supposed to look like. Even though in the third movie, Lupin clearly states that Harry looks like his father, except for his eyes that are his mother's. So they didn't really. All they did was change the eye color, but it's still the same, like, fact of he looks like his mom, or he looks like his dad with his mom's eyes. But he doesn't look like his dad because he doesn't look like the guy that played him in the first one. Sort of. I think that dude that played his father in the Mirror of Erised looks a little bit more like fucking. Hunter, shut the fuck up. Looks a little bit more like Dan Radcliffe than that dude in the fifth one did. What else did they change? What else has been changed? Who else has had their hair color or race changed? I'm trying to think of the ones that have been changed, like just their hair color. No, Ned Leeds. There's that, but race bent. But I'm trying to think of, like, white characters that were still white, but they were just not blonde or ginger or something. I'm gonna play this for a little bit and then I'm gonna stop. Because I'm addicted to collecting these gems. It's just satisfying.
The Rhinox have shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
So? I mean, I guess that's bad because rainbows are cool. Over the rainbow, motherfucker.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
I'm sorry, little guy. Like, I'm gonna take your wing. He tries to chop Spyro's wings off and attach them to himself. But then he learns that that's not possible, and he just, like, mutilated a dragon for no reason. And then he kills himself because he's so ashamed. Yeah. I just wrote a whole movie plot just right there.
metal armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon.
Yeah, you could have told me that earlier before I already faced them.
With your charge attack.
Good job, Zoe. Fucking retard. Like that actually makes sense to call her retarded because she's slow. She's what would the actual like the word before that before retarded be? She's like informationally retarded, helper retarded. She was slow to help me. Professionally retarded. Stupid. Stephanie. Aww. He's a chopper. Little chubby Bobby. I don't know. Little fucking fat dragon is adorable. It's cute for some reason. She's cute for some reason. Little chubby kitty. Except it's not a kitty. Little chubby dragon. Draggy. No. No.
Well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems. What? No? What else are you going to do with all those gems? Buy flying lessons? That was a good one. Oh, yes. Precious.
What does he use them for?
Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
Fuck you, cunt.
Remember, to get your longest glide, press the jump button at the very top of your jump, and use the action button to hover at the end of your glide.
Thank you, Zoe. I don't need to do that, though, because... Ow! Because I landed anyways, that's what... And the sentence was... Would have been... It was, is... Shall be, should be, can be, could be, will be, would be, drill be, mommy mia, mommy mia, mama mia, mommy milkers.
activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working.
You know, they could have collected all those gems or paid for it themselves. Like, all I did was pay a fucking bear.
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Henry? Oh, also, speaking of Henry, so the CW Arrowverse multiverse canonized the 90s Flash show where it was Barry Allen. He was friends with Iris West, who was white. He wasn't romantically involved with her. He had a brother named Jay, a father named Henry, and a mother named Nora, who was alive. But the CW multiverse made him a version of the CW Barry's father, Henry, which means his doppelganger is named Henry, and he is named Barry, has a brother named Jay, has a father named Henry, and has a mother named Nora, but his doppelganger is a man named Henry, who has a son named Barry, who became the Flash, who knows an Iris West, who's black, and he has a father named Henry and a mother named Nora. And then another version of both of those guys is named Jay. And, like, that kind of makes sense, because it could just be, like, another version of him, had the name Jay instead of his brother. Maybe his brother was never born. But, like, huh?
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 suns.
That's how suns work.
They keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
You just fucking put... That's how suns work. You put sun seeds in a fucking pot of lava. Our sun went out, and we can make a new one. But having a sun right next to us isn't gonna burn everything in fucking, like, light years. Because, like, if you tried to travel towards the sun, you would die and be burned up before you even got even remotely close. Your ship would be burned up and you would die. It would have to be made of, like, the fucking most indestructible material in the entire multiverse. Well, the entire universe. Like, and then, but, like, you would probably boil alive inside of it anyways. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not an astrophysicist. Oh, suck a dick. You won't forget what button to press. Okay. That's 2. slap bet. It would be interesting to do a slap bet with someone, although I would probably lose. And have to get slapped in the face as hard as fucking possible. Oh, fuck my ass! As hard as fuck my ass! Well, if you're fucking my ass as well, then yeah, sure. Slap me, daddy. Choke me. Slap me. Spit on me. Call me a little bitch.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. Think it might be a dud, though.
It's clearly an egg. What are you, like a flying fucking beaver? Some kind of badger? Like, what is this thing? And I just attack it. Okay. Well, made a little bit of progress there in that first episode, so that'll be it for the first episode of Spyro the Dragon 3 Year of the Dragon Reignited. Or rather, that'll be it for the first episode of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon 3 Year of the Dragon Reignited, or unless it's just called Spyro the Dragon Year of the Dragon. So, one of those titles. Let's play one of those titles. That'll be it for the first episode of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon, Year of the Dragon, Reignited, Trilogy version.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Huh? Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Haha! Come back when you finish witch school, okay? Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Fucking beta. That's stupid. Anyways, yeah, so that's it for this episode of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon, Year of the Dragon, Reignited Trilogy Edition version, whatever fucking title you want to fucking call it. Let's Play, enter title here. Let's Play Spyro the Dragon, enter title, blah, 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 title wave. That's it for this episode of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon, enter title here. If you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, then subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload, check out the links in the description or descriptions, do whatever else you need to do or want to do wherever else I may have uploaded this, wherever else you may be watching it in the future if you're not watching it on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes. Goodbye. Goodbye, shoes. Yeah. Boop. 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 It's not behind me. Anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching. That's it for this episode of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon, Year of the Dragon, Reignited Trilogy, Version, Edition, Spyro 3, Game, Thing, Pants, Mon, Town, Yeah, thingamajig. Cunt pants. Cunt pants. Pussy. Tits. Ass. Dick. Lick my dick. If you liked the episode or videos, hit like if you really liked it or them, and subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description or descriptions. Do whatever else you need to do or want to do, wherever else we may have uploaded this, wherever else you may be watching it in the future if you're not watching on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, shoes.